Hello everybody and welcome back to Monster Train. In the previous episode, I don't remember what happened, but I did have myself a very, very spicy, very good win yesterday. No, today even. In my own time, I was just playing this morning. I've been sort of practicing up for the series, and I got a win on Covenant 10. And basically the way I did it is I got Sketches of Salvation, which places 4 units on the middle floor, regardless of capacity. And then I got 4 units, I basically duplicated 1 unit a bunch of times, that had multi-strike, extra damage, and the major stone, not the large stone, the major stone, that increased their capacity by 2, which didn't matter because we had the sketches, increased their damage from doing, I think it was from 5 times 2 to 45 times 2, and they each had 45 health, and they were all incant, gain 3 armor, and then I got double incant. So, the double incant trinket. So basically, every single time I used a spell, of which I had 8 0-cost spells, and 4 of which were gain 5 armor, the entire floor just got like hundreds of armor. And then I got Battering Ram, which deals 4 times the amount of armor across the entire floor to the front unit, meaning, and I had spell weakness too, meaning that one of those without spell weakness was dealing around 1,500 damage. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm a little upset I didn't record it, but like I didn't know it was going to be that good of a run. So either way, we're going to jump in on Covenant 11, and I'm very happy with this. Hellhound as our champion. March of Shields is always good. Razor Sharp Edge is always good. Molting Imp, I've always found Molting Imp a little difficult to use, but it can work. It can work. And that's just insane. We always take that. And we're going to go with this because he gets the extra armor there. And I know it's not much extra armor, but I like our champion being initially more survivable here. Spikes 3. I think we do it. I think we can do this. It's a little touch and go. It's a little touch and go, but I think we can make this work. So that there is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I think I was going to just shed the Molting Imp, but I don't think we do that now, actually. I think what we do instead here... Okay, so this is pretty bad. So let's have a look. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 damage. Putting you there, that'll keep you alive at least. We'll put that on you as well, and then we'll kill you. This isn't a great turn, because we're not killing much. We're going to have to armor you back up. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put you in front. These guys, I'm kind of just going to let get to the pyre and deal with the boss. So this is great. This sets up a precedent. Oh, that was awesome. That was. Okay. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Okay. I have a work message right here. 1 second. Let me just check this. Right, let's have a look. Oh boy. Yeah, so something just went down with work, which is a little worrying, but we should be okay. Ritual of Battle, it scales really well with our champion because he's got multi-strike. Welder Help is also really good, but I think with the imps we've already got, we're probably better off taking that. And having a card that can hit the back line. I know we have our imps, but they're not super reliable because we can only use them once to deal that damage. I think doing that's going to be better. Unit upgrades, I think, yeah, we just go for a Hellhound unit and go for a unit upgrade on him. Rail Beater is pretty fantastic as a frontline tank. Give him multi-strike. It's gonna help out a whole heap. And I'm not sure. Do we give him the extra... I'd rather give him more damage than more health, to be honest. So let's go with a reroll if that's what we're looking for. Unfortunately, we can't afford this large stone here. Now that would be just awesome. That would be so good on this guy. But instead, we'll just take the extra damage there. We'll also purge one of our trained stewards because we're not going to need them. And we'll get out of here. I think that was pretty good. Getting multi-strike on a rail beater is pretty useful. We're not going to take this because we don't have the best way of dealing with all of those, and I don't particularly want to have to. So we'll put you there. We'll put you here. Railbeat is going to be doing a lot. We can actually take a lot of Railbeater's health off here. Now, something I should have thought of, actually, is giving him health might have been better to enable Razor Sharp Edge. That might have made a difference there, so that may have been a mistake. But we can get a few Razor Sharp Edges on him. We'll definitely do this. And we'll do this just so that we block a hit and we keep our armor for a little longer. I'm actually going to take the imp without the usage of it doing anything, just purely for the blocked damage. I think that's going to be pretty good. And we put that on you. This is why this is so good. Yeah, and that's already getting us a kill there, so that's fantastic. This has gone great. We do need to remember that our Rail Beater does push enemies to the back, and that can be problematic. Okay, this is a difficult one because I don't want to stack up too heavily on imps, but we also do have probably enough, like, backline damage to not have to take Vent here. Although Vent is pretty good, I think we do take Vent simply because if we upgrade it, we can play it for free. And Razor Sharp Edge just scales so well right now that I think it's a good call. I mean, we can only use it 3 times on a unit. This is a difficult one. So go with an Awoken unit. We'll go with a heal and a unit upgrade. We're not exactly going to get anything that's knocking us out the park here, so I don't think this one's the best idea. I think instead we go for an upgrade. We duplicate our decent rail beater. And a sweep unit is actually pretty good for us right now. I'd rather take the lower damage sweep that we can upgrade later that has the higher HP than the other way around. Ooh, I always like this one. Start off with the paying coins. Hey, okay, that's really good. You may not think that the 7 energy is that good, but all it takes is 1 turn where we draw Ritual of Battle and a few units on the first turn, and we can effectively play our entire hand. And I mean, if we end up wanting to, it's probably not the best play, but we could take draw as we progress here, and that would make this first turn even more valuable. So, of course, this here is fantastic, actually. So what I think we do here is we put you there, we put you in front, and I misplayed that slightly. Honestly, I did. I misplayed that slightly. I would have liked to have played this on you, but that puts us in a bad situation, so I'm not going to do that now. I think that was a misplay. I really do. But I don't think it should make too much of a difference. Right. So I think here we go double rail beater. We take out that, so they're taking no damage. And this floor's doing just fine. That sweep unit's going to be great for just catching these units with little health along the way. We'll put you down there. I think you don't gain Slay Trigger right now, so we don't need to buff you up as much. I think we just go with this and start buffing up that back line there. And we'll take out you to save on our trained steward's health, because, I mean, why not? But this here's slightly problematic. I think what we do here is we play this here. We play... I don't think there's any point in playing anything else, but I think we just do this. That's going to make a huge difference. I do apologise if you can hear that notifications there, but it should be fine. But yeah, I think that's the better play here. And we can keep on placing this on this. Like, look how crazy scaling we get on this guy. It's really good. We'll make sure that haste unit dies. He was going to anyways due to the sweep, but whatever. Okay, so... Of course, you're not taking much damage here. We gain 56 damage there. We gain 52 like that. We might as well gain the 52 and push you to the front for the extra armor to keep him alive a little longer. And I think that's fine, yeah. Right, okay, so you're dead. You're basic. basically. So this second floor, it's really got some legs right now. It's looking very promising. So I think the Dark Deal is pretty good because that does damage armor. The Demon Fiend, it's enticing and it does sort of bring our last floor together. But we'd have to take energy or draw it on the first turn to play it, which is somewhat problematic, but I think that's what we do. I think taking energy is a decent play anyways, because we have a higher cost card that we'd rather be able to play most of the time here. I think instead of going for upgrades here, we save our money, we remove some of these train stewards that are a little in the way. We take ourselves this, which is... We don't have any stink cells. Let's just take the pie damage. It's not always that effective. There's another rail beater there. I have to skip. I can't take another rail beater. We'll go with this here, because this is going to give him a little more HP, but the big thing here is Slay gain armor 14. Yeah. So I don't think we take the units, but yeah, that 15 pie damage, it may not make a difference, but at the same time, it might make a huge difference. So multi-strike here, let's have a look. So you're... I think we do this, you know, because if we take a look, you don't deal any damage at all, so multi-strike doesn't do anything to you, and you only gain power when you go up floors. I think we can do this. We have a lot of sustain in the initial armor amount that we are given on our characters, like, as soon as we jump in here. So I think we set this up pretty much exactly the same way. We put you up here. We put you there. We put you there. Guess we just play that to get a kill. Then Demon Fiend, you go up there. Sadly, that is going to mean we miss out on the Collector here. But I don't think that's too problematic. Of course, the big problem about playing our Demon Fiend is it does slightly mess up the rest of pretty much everything, to be honest. So let's finish off that guy to take a bit less damage here. We'll just do the Glimmer here to get that heal, and we'll heal you up. That bottom... Honestly, I think the bottom floor isn't going to be very important at all for us. We'll do double on that. And I think we do this to negate some damage. It doesn't negate a lot, to be honest, but it does get us kills, which is nice. I don't know if we were getting those kills before, to be honest. We probably were, but either way. Okay, this is the major problem with this build right now. We do take a lot of damage on this floor, so I'm not sure if there's much we can do about this. You're taking... Let's see how much damage you're taking. You're taking 20 damage. So this keeps you alive. Unfortunately, we can't Dark Deal on you, but we can Dark Deal on you along with that, making him a 58-2 unit. And I think that's the better play than playing the event for 2, and then we'll just do that. We're getting kills here at least, which is nice, but that wasn't the ideal move. I think we armor you up yet again. You're going to die. Demon Fiend will give you a bit of healing just to sustain you a little longer. We maybe could have got an extra round out of that bottom floor, but I don't think it was too consequential. Ooh, that did actually... that lowered our damage there. That was a slight misplay there. Yeah, that did unfortunately lower our damage there. I didn't realise... I didn't spend enough time looking at that. Either way, we've got the kill here. This is the good thing. If we can keep Demon Fiend at high HP, that is pretty heckin' good. Rage does not decay. We definitely want another one of those. If we can get some serious Rage cards going, that could be really good. Wildwood Custodian. I think we can actually make a decent... We can make a decent argument for the Wildwood Custodian, because we can place him up behind the Demon Fiend, keeping him alive and basically letting him just do his thing. And I think that's going to be pretty good for us. I still think that going this way and getting the removal is really good, because we can get rid of that last Train Steward, as well as probably getting rid of a few of these Restores. Restores really don't have much of a place in our deck right now. Gain Quick. So... What's our other... So my argument here is quick on Demon Fiend is amazing, because it basically, it does so much for us. But I think quick on our sweep unit is much better. And I think if we re-roll, we don't have enough. Okay, that was a bit of a misplay there. We need a Strength Stone on that unit. I mean, I think what we end up doing instead of a Strength Stone is we sacrifice a little bit of damage on our Rail Beater, armor 15. I'm gonna leave that. We sacrifice a little bit of damage on our Rail Beater in order to buff up the units we need to. So, oh shit! I was like, well, how are we gonna play this turn? However the fucking hell we want. We have the whole world in our fingertips right now. I'm actually going to play this on you because Raid doesn't decay, which makes you kind of nutty. Then we should get our... Yeah, so we get our sweep unit here. Put you out front. We do that, and I think we just do that there. Oh, that's not going to kill you. Oh, no, it is. Nice. Okay, I forget you have multi-strike. So we still play you here. Yeah, we still play you here. But I think this time, we do this here. Because basically, it doesn't really help this fight as much due to the units that we're coming across. But having quick on you allows us to take out those weak enemies before anything else happens, which is just so good. And then that draw there is going to be really nice. I might as well pull out a little bit more damage on you. You're getting a Slay trigger here, which is awesome. Now, you do got to think that we're not getting any rage off of his revenge trigger here. And because we have this, we could probably play in such a way where we kind of play into that rage. And I'm kind of not doing that now for safety, but that might be an avenue that we should take in the near future. So actually, on that note, we could do this here, and that's actually going to do that for us, and then we put that on you, which gives you a Slay trigger. Yeah, I think that was a good way to play that, you know. This guy is pretty nutty right now, and I think we just make him nuttier. With Rage 17, he's in a good spot. So that was a waste. I think now we have to build on these floors, don't we? We can't. Well, there's nothing else we can do. Because there's absolutely no way that we get a hit out of you, which is a real pain in the ass. Stealth 8 is a bummer here. But I think we should pretty much shred all of that stealth off of you. I think. Yeah, okay. So, sadly, we got every single round of stealth off of you. I think this does the kill, yeah. That was a little bit unfortunate, but, I mean, it doesn't actually matter if we get the kill, does it? It doesn't actually matter. This is like a double whammy card for us right now. We need that. And I think descending a unit could allow us to create a mega floor, so I'm going to take that. We're not going to be able to buy that there. Actually, we might, but we are at full HP here. I think removal's more important. So let's take the removal. We'll get rid of another restore and a torch. Thin out our deck and make it a little easier to get the cards we want here. Holdover's very interesting. I think we go Holdover, Inflame, and then reduce the cost of Inflame. And that is going to leave us in a situation where we're kind of having to play it every turn, for one. But as long as we draw it at the right time, that could be great. Trap shoot. We'll take that. We'll take that. I think that could be pretty decent for us here. Okay, I like that. I like that. I can't really tell how this run sits. It feels a bit off, but we've got some good things going on. I really think a big get for us is Demon Fiend on turn 1. We didn't get that today, which is annoying. This is probably the worst version of Fel for us right now. So 12 damage incoming. I think we still set up as normal, but instead we set you up there to negate some of that damage. Oh, this is risky because he's gonna take a lot of damage here. We can actually no, we can negate a lot of that damage there. Okay, I'm relatively happy with that. Demon Fiend, that would set us back, admittedly. I think we can hold off on Demon Fiend, to be fair. I think we set you up here still. You go there. We'll take some of that damage off of you. And we'll get a restore on you as well. Okay. So Demon Fiend sadly is waiting. So I think we just put that on you for now. Get that restore out just to get it out of our deck. Not much else we can do there. We're looking for our Iron March, or whatever it's called, the thing that's going to push us to the front and give us more damage. Here is where we want to use these two. Our Wild Custodian, we can't play. Actually, no, we can play here. I didn't really think about that. That's going to mean we can't play our Imp. But I think that's okay, to be honest. And yeah, we can't play anything else there. That's fine. Okay, so now things start getting nutty. So I think we do this. Okay, this was a great flaw. This was an absolutely great flaw. Admittedly. Oh, what? Oh, our Wild Custodian got took out by sweep. I didn't notice. Admittedly, didn't know you were dying. Probably would have played at least one Iron March on you if I'd have known you were dying. That's slightly problematic for us, although it's not as problematic as you may think. It's not as problematic as you may think. So we give him a bunch of damage. We keep you going. We do that. You're not gonna. You are gonna get 10 damage on our pyre. It's a shame. Well, 8 damage. That's a shame. But this is exactly why I say it's not as bad as you might think, because we can get our Demon Fiend out, and we are going to lose our holdover. I think it's worth it. Having a 50 HP tank in front is valuable. 713 damage. Days 2. 1,131 damage. Okay, that sets it in stone, doesn't it? Okay, good. Good. So that Days 2, if we can hold on to that and draw that on the boss, even just for the Days 2, that's really good. This here is very good. This here is even better. I think we have to take that for the pure chance that we could draw that on turn 1. And taking the energy here is mainly to enable Demon Fiend to come out a little more easily. Yeah, I think we go this way. Take that. We take this. Oh, Concussive Coals. How I love you. Large Stone. So there's a few problems here. So Large Stone here is pretty good, but the problem is, do you know what I'm going to do anyways? The problem is, what I was going to say, is it leaves us in a little bit of a sore spot. We're going to make him super tanky too. Leaves us in a little bit of a sore spot for playing our imps. But I don't think our imps are, super integral to what we're doing here. I think we should be fine. I think I'm going to go here with the extra multi-strike. Just because, again, it scales so well. We're not going to take the armor 20. I'm not taking risks this run. We do need the money. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so this is a perfect time to draw this guy. I'm just wondering, do we play you here or not? I don't think we do, because we want this guy up front. I think we still keep you as our last bastion of defense. We do that there. Get you kicking. Get you kicking more. Place you up there ready. And I think I like the set it and forget it attitude of our Demon Fiend up here. Now, if we put our Husk here, it does allow us to get this, and I think that's the play. I think it's the play just to get the Collector, because you got to remember, one thing that I haven't been considering is we have a Descend card in this deck. We have a Descend card in this deck, which is awesome. I think we keep going on you with that. And we just leave it there, I guess. We don't need to attack anything. We could have got 2 extra damage on something, I guess, but no need. So. I mean, we could lower our Demon Fiend, but I kind of like having him there as just a last hope sort of thing, a last-ditched effort. But on the other side of that, we could create a Mega Flaw. This guy he's holding his own. He is holding his own in a big way. So, right, let's play this out. So I think we put you here. We do drop you down. We put that on you. And then we Glimmer. Okay. Okay, I think this is good. So this... Oh, boy. Right, do we need anything else here? You're getting weak, but I don't care as much. Apply 10. This would apply 8 instead. To get you to full health, I think it's worth it. And then we do that on you, which buffs your armor and mainly buffs your damage to, frankly, absurd levels. And with a multi-strike 3, it's very good. Wildwood Custodian can come out here. We play that on you. See, this is what I said about the imps. The imps are now kind of just in the way. We don't particularly need them. This floor, though, I'm actually really happy with how this is like panned out. How this has ended up laying out. It's really nice, to be honest. It's really nice. So this should be our boss. He's dazed as he comes in, and he is dead, and dead again. Wow. That armor that we end up stacking up on our champion, it goes crazy. It goes crazy. Ooh. So this is piercing, but it does apply armor 24. So our champion can't really take that on. He can't really take that on. But units such as our Husk Hermit can. I think we take that just because it is playable. I don't care about any of those. It is playable, and it is good if we play it, so I think it's worth taking. Here, what are we looking for? What are we looking for? Now, based on the way we set that last floor up, I kind of am pretty happy with where our units sit right now. Spell upgrades would be nice. Do we need removal? What are you? Devour your spells. We don't need removal because we kind of want our spells in the deck. Do we have any units that still require upgrading? We don't at all. We just don't. So I think what we do here is we go over here. Upgrade and remove consume. Oh, that's pretty good on that. That's pretty good on that. I think, though, we take it on our trap shoot. And I think that gives us a really, really good card for just kind of fucking about, to be honest. I think instead we refresh here. And we reduce the cost of this. I know we're not going to get anything from the trinkets. I thought I was wanting it, but then I was kind of like, I don't really care. So, is there a card that we're always hoping is going to show up? I think that. So, descend a unit to the bottom floor and apply daze 2. We can use that on our own units, of course. Probably not a good idea. Being able to just apply daze 2 to units that are already on the bottom floor is my kind of what I'm thinking will be the use case here. But I think I have to take this. It's too good not to take. So we're on to the last fight. I'm a little worried here. The consume scares me. I think we can play around it, but it does scare me. This first turn is huge. We need some big players here. This has to give us some good stuff. So Demon Fiend on the first turn is amazing. The rest of this isn't particularly good, to be honest. So if we play you there, you come out with how much health? You come out with 34 health. You're dealing 10, 3, 12. Hmm. 10, 3, 12. I reckon right now what we do is we put this there. We put this there. So basically, my idea with that is... I'm not going to play either of these. My idea with that is the Demon Fiend is decent on the bottom floor, but he's not going to be the front runner. And when we can start stacking up armor, we can use that to move you to the front. Then we can play... Let's take a little look here. Let's plan a little more. So we probably want to play our Husk Hermit on the next floor. That's going to wipe up anyone that gets past. Then we probably want a Rail Beater maybe on either floor. Potentially, we definitely need something on the top floor. Because, as you guys know, this boss does spawn units. Not getting a kill there is particularly annoying. So, yeah, I think we do this. This is great. So, coming in with 18... We're taking 12 damage here. So I think we do this. We do that. I think we play the Wildwood Custodian here. And we play that there to reduce the damage we're taking here. Okay, nice. Okay, so we're having units get past. We should get our Rail Beaters here. Now, actually, I've made a slight mistake here in the fact that I've played my Wildwood Custodian in a place where I can no longer place a Rail Beater, but I think that's okay. I think we double up on Rail Beater at the top. They're both dazed, of course. We play that. We play... You're 55. We're going to take 22 pyre damage. I think it's worth it to just do what we want to be able to do here. Then we stack up on this guy. Do that. Okay. We take pyre damage here, but it's not enough to be worried about. It's not. So... This is a bad turn, because we have a lot of cards we want to play, but if we play them, they'll be consumed. So, let's first of all check the damages. So, everyone's doing pretty well on HP, honestly. So, the Razor Sharp Edge is something that we don't need to overplay. That is a really... It's a really important thing, because we can't overplay it. We simply can't. We don't have the HP to. So, I think we play that on you. It does consume... I would have loved to have played this first because it's already consumed, but I need to play my Inflame. So this floor's doing fine. We play Enflame on you, and then for this, yeah, we play that on you, and we're gonna take a little bit of pyre damage here. I'm fine with it. Honestly, I'm fine with it, and I think everyone's doing pretty well so far. We're getting the kills where we need them. We're getting the armor where we need it. So the piercing. I think the piercing goes on you here. One thing that I'm trying to do more on this is learn when I need to play things. So branding right, I really don't want to have to get rid of, but I simply can't play consume vent first because it will take all my energy and I need my energy. But I can't play that first either, and I really don't want to play that first either. Okay, so it has to be branding right. So how's everyone doing health? You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. So branding right goes here, I think. Keeps you alive a little longer. Then it's 1 pyre damage per one. I think we just place that on you and that on you, and we just try and get this guy to go buck wild. Absolutely buck wild. So that's this floor's not ideal. So I think first things first, we check HP. Everyone's looking fine. I think we play that there. Honestly, I think we play that there too. Then we're gonna march on you to keep you a bit more alive. Do we descend you? I think we do. I think we put that on you. We play that. And we descend you to the bottom floor. Because you're not going to do anything for 2 turns. It makes this floor slightly harder. Right. So again, I think Razor Sharp Edge is one that we can play comfortably. So let's have a look here. So you're fine. You're taking 10 damage. It's not ideal, but you've got armor. You'll be okay. Get that on you. We double up here. Get that on you. And I think we place this on you just to be safe. I always do this in where I focus too much on one unit, and that's not the best way to play it. So you're taking 1,900 damage here. That's amazing. So I think first of all we do that. It kills you. We've fucking done it. Oh yeah, it's back-to-back wins, boys. I mean, you guys didn't see the last one, but that's amazing. So I think now we just play them two and we end this out. Oh my god. Okay, I feel good. I think that went extremely well. Like, I've never really had the champion pop off like that before, but it popped off. I mean, this here, Collection of Tales, really helped. I mean, I think we could have done it without it because we were gaining a lot more rage than we were losing, but that was a fantastic win. Absolutely love that. Major bosses have increased HP. Lovely. Ooh, nice. We got 3 new golden banners. Dark Deal. I can't believe we hadn't run with that before. This was amazing. But yeah, very good stuff. Very good stuff indeed. I hope you guys did enjoy this big, beautiful one. Hellhorn is just my boy. I get so many more wins with Hellhorn. Still not won with Umbra yet, even once. And we've only won with Melting once. Oh, wait. Wait, what? So we have won with Umbra, but not as the primary. So not won as the primary. But I think we're doing pretty well here. Yeah, Hellhorn's definitely my best boy. Either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed this run. It was a very good one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.